After a full 8 years, the world's best-selling SUV is finally getting redesigned with substantial changes and improvements on the way. New design, much nicer interior, and new hybrid powertrain are just some of the many things worth mentioning. While the super popular crossover will also get an all-electric version for the first time in its history. Toyota fans and the rest of the automotive community get ready because the all-new 2026 Toyota RAV4 is about to wow everybody. Next generation hybrid powertrain. How do you make excellent cars even better? By being dedicated to constant improvement, and that's exactly what we could say about Toyota's approach to its hybrid powertrain design. Toyota made a revolution decades ago, but since then, it's rather been an evolution and perfection of the system. The all-new 2026 Toyota RAV4 will benefit from the latest 5th generation of Toyota's hybrid system, the one we already saw in the redesigned 2025 Camry. The two models have been sharing the platform and everything that goes with it for a while, so there's no need to change the winning combination. The new compact SUV will adopt the updated version of the system that's based on a 2.5-liter inline-4, with new electric motors and more power. In numbers, that would be 225 horsepower for the front-wheel drive version, while the all-wheel drive model will benefit from the additional electric motor on the rear axle at a combined output of 232 horses. It may not seem like a significant increase over the outgoing generation, good for 219 horsepower, but as we already learned from the Camry, it'll make a big difference. Besides quicker acceleration and smoother power delivery, the new system promises better fuel efficiency too, making already great numbers even more impressive. For reference, the current model returns 41 mpg city and 38 mpg highway. New plug-in hybrid and all-electric RAV4 on the way. The RAV4 is the best-selling non-truck vehicle in North America and the best-selling SUV in the world, so it's clear it doesn't need too many significant changes to stay on course. But some of them are coming, especially under the hood. First of all, the big news is that the gas-only version won't be on offer anymore. Instead, the lineup will start with the updated hybrid system we just talked about. Besides making the hybrid powertrain standard, Toyota will once again offer a plug-in hybrid version, and this one will get a much bigger update. The ongoing version already impresses with its max output of over 300 horsepower, while the EV range of 42 miles still looks quite respectable. But the competition has gotten better, so some improvements have to be made in order to retain the leading position. For now, Toyota is pretty successful in keeping details about the new system a secret, but some of them leaked, especially in terms of the new battery design, which will keep the same volume but have more capacity thanks to its better energy density. It's still early to talk numbers, but estimations for the EV range start at 70 and go all the way up to 100 miles. Besides better autonomy, the next generation RAV4 with a plug-in hybrid will also get better charging technology, improving from 6.6 to 7.2 kilowatt charging speed. As for the max output, details are still unavailable, but we may presume that the improved battery capacity will leave room for a more capable electric motor and therefore higher combined output. Also, you've probably noticed that the 2025 RAV4 already got a new naming policy. The Prime badge reserved for the plug-in hybrid is gone, and that version is now simply called the RAV4 PHEV. Some see it as Toyota's attempt to make the lineup easier to understand, but it also suggests that an all-electric version is on its way. The all-electric RAV4 seems like a natural addition to the lineup, but for now, details are still missing. Will it be an SUV based on the BZ4X with significantly updated battery technology with better range and charging rate, or is it going to be built from scratch? We're still waiting for officials to say more about this one. In any case, what's pretty much a certain thing is that the Japanese automaker is about to ramp up production of the plug-in hybrid and all-electric version. One of the reasons to believe in this scenario is that Toyota's new battery plant in North Carolina is about to kick off pretty soon. Experts suggest that the discontinuation of the gas-only variant and increased battery production capacity, the hybrid would account for about 80% of its sales. The plug-in hybrid would take about 15% of the RAV4 sales, while the presumed new all-electric version share would go up to 5% of total sales. New styling, familiar shape. Once again, it all comes down to the fact that the RAV4 is the most important model for Toyota in North America. The fact that the 5th generation is aging very well and still looks appealing enough for impressive sales numbers indicates that not many things are going to be changed with this redesign. It doesn't make sense to change something that's already great, so there's no doubt that exterior design is one of the trickiest tasks Toyota designers got in a while. So what we expect from them is that they'll play safe. The overall shape and proportions won't change, moreover things would remain quite similar. While the biggest change is expected to happen at the front. With its close relationship with the Camry, it would make perfect sense for the RAV4 to get the same treatment, especially in terms of that fancy headlight design. After all, that's pretty much in line with the brand's contemporary design language, as the Prius and CHR also receive the same treatment. But still, even though the last couple of RAV4 generations lost most of their original ruggedness, this is still an SUV. So it also makes sense to see some details borrowed from bigger body-on-frame siblings. The 4Runner is probably the first thing that comes to your mind, but we're rather thinking of the new Land Cruiser and its retro-futuristic design approach, as some of its styling details would perfectly fit the RAV4 too, not just with the front-end design but other areas of the vehicle as well. Interior design. While the exterior of the 5th generation RAV4 is aging like wine, the interior is quite the opposite. If you compare it with the younger generation, it's clear that Toyota has a big job to do to make things right. Materials, attention to detail, aesthetics, all of these things need big improvements to make the RAV4's interior competitive again. The same thing is with the infotainment and other tech features. Thankfully, all of them will get updated. Of course, it all starts with the dashboard design, which will utilize more attractive lines and nicer materials, while a big change will also be the placement of the infotainment screen. The 2026 Toyota RAV4 will, just like other modern Toyotas, come with a center screen that's integrated into the dashboard. Simply, Toyota engineers finally figured out that if they want to install something bigger, they can't install it on top of the dashboard like in the outgoing generation, as it would compromise visibility completely. But unlike some rivals, the new RAV4 won't pretend to be something it isn't. Rather than insisting on elegance and luxury materials, the new cabin will keep a bit of boldness, maybe even find some inspiration in the new Land Cruiser, putting practicality at the top of the priority list, but without compromising overall build quality. As for the aforementioned center screen, we presume things will be the same as in the new Camry, with base models featuring an 8-inch unit and higher trims being equipped with a massive 12.3-inch infotainment screen. The same thing is with a massive 12-inch digital instrument cluster, which should be reserved for higher trims only. Safety features. Like a typical Toyota, the RAV4 has always been among class leaders when it comes to safety. The next generation 2026 RAV4 won't be any different, as it will adopt the company's latest Safety Sense 3.0 suite. Compared to the 2.5 version found in the current model, the differences are substantial. It is a package of a more advanced system that will ensure a more refined driving experience. For example, it comes with upgraded sensors and cameras that allow better detection of obstacles along with more accurate recognition of pedestrians and cyclists. Then we would also point out the brand new system called Proactive Driving Assist, which provides gentle braking and steering inputs in certain situations, like when a vehicle in front slows down or a pedestrian is nearby. The lane tracing assist system has been improved too, while the radar cruise control now offers more adjustment options when following other vehicles, making driving more convenient. All these novelties come along with familiar systems such as pre-collision system, road sign assist, dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure alert, and lane tracking assist, automatic high beams, and many more. So it's pretty clear that once again the RAV4 will be a genuine safety powerhouse in the compact SUV segment. Release date and price. The next generation is in the advanced stage of development and it'll hit the market as the 2026 model. For now, officials are still quiet about the pricing, but in this world of inflation and constant price jumps, we may expect a slight increase over the current model. For reference, the 2025 RAV4 starts at a bit over $33,000 with a hybrid powertrain. Thanks for watching and see you next time.